Hey guys, Informative Traders. It's been a long time, but I'm back. We've got a 15-minute setup here happening on the pound. I just wanted to go through it. So this is just a screenshot. This isn't the live ticker, but I just wanted to go over this, and this may set up a little bit later. It's night time here in Australia, so sometime during the night, possibly in a few hours' time, we may see a setup here. So just wanted to go through it. We've had an uptrend here. You can see this is the overbought line. So we've pierced it here, which means that we, be aware that we are in an overbought situation. We did see a pullback here. So I started noticing this going into a trading range. So I've gone through my Wyckoff setup. I've got the buying climax, the automatic reaction. Then we've had a very small secondary test. This is sometimes a giveaway that we may be looking lower. There was no higher high made here. It was quite a long way from the buying climax. We've come down. We've had a sign of weakness down here, just a minor sign of weakness. Pushed up. Pushed up here, and we've made a upthrust in phase B. So here's your phases. A is the first phase, which is the stopping action. So they're stopping the price at this level. B is the distribution. So it's the main phase in the distribution phase. Phase C here, we've had a UTAD, which is an upthrust after distribution. So we've had a distribution, and then we've had an upthrust above the buying climax. Now, we know this is phase C because we've now had a sign of weakness. So we mark that as phase C. We are now looking for a pullback, so a backing up action somewhere in this region. So I've got the selling zone there. If we could get some ending action around this spot, you may see then markdown, and quite a good markdown. So I've looked at the point and figure chart. At this stage, the count is at 1.3480. So if you were to get in around that 1.36 level, you've got a 120 pip move, which is fantastic. Depending on where it comes back to, you've got places here where you can put your stop above. So for a very small, say 30 pip stop and risk, you've got 120. You're looking at a 4-to-1 sort of ratio if the trade works out. So I'm just watching it at this stage, and if we get ending action, so if we get some sort of effort versus result, we get a small range bar with a lot higher volume than the previous bar, somewhere where they're not allowing the price to go any higher, or small ranges and no volume, so no demand. You'll notice that just in this little section here, you've had one bar, 2, 3 bars to come down, and you've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 already to try and 3 bars down, 8 up. So you can see that the direction of movement is definitely ease of movement is lower, and now this will be probably some sort of short covering, and if we get that ending action up here, we may get that very good